I know I had to end that last live. Something was going on with the comments, the video, YouTube, asking me to do a whole bunch of weird polls and stuff. Was not a fan with what was going on. First. There she is. See, I had backup plans. I had backup plans. Once again, happy Friday, everybody. You know what I love about this? It's a very cheap way to show off the sexiness that is the truck. But anyway, so last live ended, I was talking about the bottles I found. Oh shit. Oh, y'all didn't see that, luckily. I spilled my water. You know, that hurts me. That hurts. It. That makes me cry, honestly, spilling water. Someone told me Joe Waters. Yeah, you know what's funny is that I'm going to try and find you one card because I told you that price I've been able to find them for. And Habibi can't get any more for a minute. So I know another store. I'm going to figure it out for you, though. Anyway, if you were here earlier, I had a fire going. My wood got a little wet. It's been a little wet. Started off solid 7 out of 10. Couldn't keep it up, so I was like, you know what? We're going to go back to tailgate. So I spilled myself. Yeah, Annette, you get it. Anyway, so JP, I was sending him pictures. You know, I'm at the liquor store this week. I'm sending him pictures. He's like, day one, he's like, all right, well, I'm going to need you to snag me that JD Heritage bottle. I go back the next day. Dude Face has that on the shelf. JP's like, I'm going to need you to snag me that Old Forester. So, taking that bottle, those belong to JP, those two. That sexy one in the back belongs to Alan. But tomorrow I'm going to go see JP and Jen. Definitely got to take the JD 14 so he can sample it. Those are his 2 bottles. This Eagle Rare Virginia pick I have found is hands down the best damn. It's a rare bird. It's fantastic. But tonight we're drinking Mama Aguas's favorite, the Stag. Can I zoom? Hold on, can we get that? It's 24C. Everyone knows the story of Mama Aguas and Stag. Yeah, you know what's crazy, JP, is when I do see them, they're at a really decent price or they're like beyond museum. And I think he does have more of these, of the Old Forester. But the same store where I got the JD Heritage and Old Forester is the same guy that's getting me the Stag 25A. So I do have a Stag 25A locked up. It's not in my hands yet, sadly, but early next month that bottle's going to be mine. Yeah, I really didn't even know what, but yeah, the OF was 100. Andrew, you getting the that Heritage for what'd you say, 53? That's a good fucking deal, man. But I will say this Eagle Rare, you know, I have a full nest. I've even got the Big Bird. But and I even tried, you know, I was like, all right, I'm not hyping this up in my head. This Eagle Rare is hands down the best damn Eagle Rare I've had in my life. There you go, Annette. That's what's up. I mean, as you can see, we're not going crazy with pours here. I'm just bullshitting and chatting. So Andrew, both you and Beans like the Heritage bottle? Because I know Beans is like really curious to try stuff that's flavored like marshmallow and stuff like that. By the way, happy Friday, everyone. Welcome in. Random tailgate pours with Snorlax. Andrew, crack the damn bottle, dude. Seriously, crack the bottle. By the way, I know you guys liked my last stream, but you gotta like this one too. Sorry. Streamer duties. Gotta remind y'all. Gonna go grab a bite to eat. Okay, that makes sense. So that's sweet. So you're up in a deer stand and you're watching me stream and see, that's why Andrew is a mod. He's out there hunting. He's out there with a bow in his phone. Just help me live my dream. Yeah, and that bottle is badass looking too. Them Ice 9 Kills bottles. Harwood Reserve. See, I don't normally buy bottles just to like have for display purposes. My Eagle Rare 1.75, that's a display bottle, but certain bottles it's like I can see why people buy them. Man, thank goodness it's not that cold tonight because I would have needed that fire. Carson, you know what I say to that? Bacon will unite us all, brother. I'm not going to go into religion or politics. I'm just going to, anytime someone comes, bacon will unite us all. I like to feel like my Jesus would let me eat some bacon. Oh. Cheers, everybody. Oh, man. See, this is what happens when you manhandle your Glen Cairns. It doesn't look that sexy. Yeah, JP, that Caribou Crossing, man. Every time I see someone on YouTube or Instagram that says, this is a bottle you have to get. No, Caribou Crossing is fucking gross, man. It's gross. Annette, don't worry. If anyone gets too crazy, I'll get rid of them, or so will my mods. Trust me, my chat room, Al Gordon, Joe and Filter, like we don't suffer idiots. Oh, by the way, you know Mike Tyson had to be here with his exquisite ass. Been tapped many times. It's getting a little low. But you guys know how I usually end streams. God, he looks happy, don't he? Coke Zero, by the way, always. It is beyond terrible. And you know what sucks is because it is a beautiful bottle, and I will say this, the one bottle I think I was the word surprised isn't the word, but Rock Hill Farms. It's a gorgeous bottle, and when you drink Rock Hill Farms, it is damn tasty. Like, it makes sense looking at the bottle and the price you pay for it. Like, that was the first bottle I had where it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, Stag at MSRP, like, they're all good bottles, but like Rock Hill Farms, if you can get it for a good price, it's like, god damn, that's a good bottle. And them horses gallop, man. That's a tasty pour. So last stream, I was showing off the truck. People wanted to see the inside. So I made sure to unlock the truck this time, but until I get some more people actually asking for that, I'm not going to give too much away, you know. I don't want to have to show the damn thing like 9 times. But if people want to see more of the truck, I'll definitely show it. But I will say this, with my truck, the carpet definitely matches the drapes. It is all red. Shit, I think I misplaced my lighter trying to get that fire going this whole damn time. Anyway, I'm being selfish. What is everyone else in chat drinking tonight? Even if it's green tea, you know, a nice chai latte, whatever it is. What's everyone else got going tonight? Hey, what's up, man? How we doing? You gotta give me a second to remember the YouTube government names. Hey, what's up, Neo? Right? That's Neo. Pretty sure that's Neo. No, I started a fire earlier. My wet wood wouldn't cooperate, but I had a backup plan. We're just kind of showing some bottles I picked up for our fellow mod JP this week. Old Forester, the Jack Daniels Heritage. The one behind it is for our other mod, Up in Smoke Tamale / Allen. This damn Eagle Rare Virginia pick. It's my first Eagle Rare sticker bottle. And I'm not just hyping it up in my head. It is by far the tastiest damn bird I've ever had. Annette, we fully encourage them jokes here. Let it go. Hold on. Beans, you've never had a Reuben? Are you serious? Onyx and Amber. See, I've heard amazing things, and I keep seeing the videos for Onyx and Amber, right? Those are not bottles I'm finding around me. That's what he's... Actually, any hazmat around me is hard to find. But yeah, I'm excited to go see JP and Jen tomorrow. JP, I know you're excited to sample that JD14. That is definitely a top 5 bottle for me this year. And a top 10 of anything I've ever had my entire life. The Old Forester. Let's see. Oh, I think I brought that out just in case I wanted my Penelope Brio. Just something sweet to like kind of end the evening. And I have plenty of Heaven Hill. When you can find this bottle, I think it's what, $40 to $50 for this bottle. But they have the Artist Series that came out, and there was a chance for a golden cork where you could win like a trip to the distillery. They caught me on the marketing. You caught me on a different label and a slight chance to win a trip, because I mean, I have amazing luck when it comes to winning prizes on the radio. Like, I've won concert tickets, every sporting event you could kind of imagine. So I was like, you know what? My luck's good this week. I'm gonna try my luck on a golden cork bottle. JD 12 batch 3. Fuck. Dude, I'm very, very excited to put the 12 next to the 14. Because the 14, this is one of those bottles. What I appreciate about that is, like, if I taste it, I instantly know what it is. JP, you're gonna, yeah, in my personal opinion, knowing your palate is you're gonna love the JD14. Kind of makes me want to pour up some now, but I'll reserve it. I don't know if Mike Tyson's gonna make the trip though, because he's getting a little low. He's still got ass, but we're getting a little low on gas. God, what a sexy bottle it is. I still remember when Alan was like, "Do you want this bottle, Joe?" I said, first of all, what a good-looking question. Second of all, why would you even ask? Fucking full send. If you see this bottle, anything that's got something like this on the back end, clever play on words there, but I want that bottle. I really wish this fire was still going. I tried for you guys. Especially you, Beans. I was trying to get the whole ASMR going. Anyway, let's see. What do I want to pour up now? No, let me not. I'm fucking with you, JP. I'm not going to crack that. Hold on, Annette, what are you saying? And I still think if that was a woman, they wouldn't have put it on a bottle. Annette, I'm... Oh, okay, no. Oh, you're talking about Mike Tyson? Oh, no, Annette, have you seen some of the bottles out there? I promise you, it's equal opportunity when it comes to scantily clad dude or lady ass. No, I'm picking up what you're putting down now. Yeah, no, trust me. There's there's plenty of waifu bottles and simp sippers out there. By the way, I gotta hashtag that, simp sippers. Dudes buying bottles just because there's a fucking lady on it. All right, so we've had some Stag 24C. So I still have 24A unopened, 24B unopened. We have a 24C that's been killed. That's this 24C. I still have a 24D unopened, and I have a 25A on reserve. So that's not bad for Stag reserves. You know what? I'm gonna redundancy aside, I'm gonna go for this Eagle Rare again. Don't worry, JP. There's still gonna be plenty left tomorrow. I just wanted to just call it the Knob Polisher, dude. That's an awesome ass name. So I will say this, when it comes to the Stag 24 batches, sorry, let me focus. Neo, I preferred C, D, B, then A. Personally, when I was tasting them. And I even tried to like reserve my judgments because I was like, you know what, maybe it's just funny because my mom made cocktails with the fucking Stag 24C, right? So there's, all right, let's put sentiments aside. It's like, just the flavor profile of C is slightly different, but enough for me to notice it more so than A and B, if that makes sense. But they're all fucking good. They're Stag. All Stag is going to be fucking tasty. But I'm the 25A I found. Actually, that's a nice looking. The 25A I found is $100, and he was only able to get one bottle. So, because on his last delivery he received 24 He's actually still getting 24 stag bottles, but his distributor brought him 3 bottles of 24C, 2 bottles of 24D, and 1 bottle of 25A. And he's going to start selling it next month. I was like, well, I'm getting it. Give me the 25A. But see, what's also, excuse me, when you go to stores like that, so, you know, JP sends me money to buy those 2 bottles, right? The store owner there doesn't know that, but I literally in the past 2 days just spent like a decent amount of fucking money in your store. I'm always in your store, so you're going to give me you're not going to charge me museum prices. By the way, JP, this is fucking dark juice, man. Like, I know it's night out, but I mean, I was looking at that when I bought the bottle. I was like, damn, this shit, that's some dark juice, man. Cheers, everybody. So this is the Eagle Rare Virginia pick. So I know I've asked people before, but I'm just making sure once again. When it comes to these Sazerac stickers that they put on bottles, there's no difference between silver and gold, right? Because I'm just wondering, why are some silver and some are gold? Dude, this Eagle's so good. Yeah, and from what I've tried to research, I don't think there is either. I'm just like, what? If there's no difference, in why would you have different colored stickers? You know, because I remember going through school, it's like, you know, we want that gold star. Like, I want that. I don't want this. No, I want the gold star, teacher, you know. Like when it's Friday, I was that kid that was like, teacher, teacher, you forgot to give us homework. Sorry, guys. I want to learn. I'm here to learn. Nah, it really wasn't that bad. This is one of the bottles I'm most proud of for getting at cost. I just left work, I think for about 15, 20 minutes, walked into a Virginia ABC store, and you see the same old heads, the retired guys, the Discord groups, the ones that use a freedom of information, you know, the guys that know when bottles are about to drop. But I'm there, and I'm first in line. It's very obvious. They come out from the storeroom with Jack Daniel's 14, Heaven Hill 19, the Bombergers, PFG, and like 1 or 2 other super allocates at the exact same time. It's like, well, I'm by myself. I'm going to pick up the Jack Daniel's 14. And Virginia stores were dropping either the 10-year-old, 12-year-old new batches, or the 14-year-old batch 1. Luck of the draw, I was there when the 14 dropped, and those bottles were gone in 14 fucking seconds. You were really in class. That's what I always found funny about school. Every teacher's like, you know, you all start with an A. Don't Don't try and make me feel good with nonsensical phrases. Everyone starts with an A. Oh, the A was yours to lose. Well, yeah, because we all start with if anything, we all start with a fucking F. You gotta turn in homework. Yeah, but Neo, I bet you came in sitting like Zach Morris. This is the principal. We need to see Thomas Anderson in the office, please. Thank you. You would fucking flip that seat around and just just Zach Morris, the fucking principal. I know you. That's what I get it. You know what? So was I, because I went to a really, really, like, all of my good friends know the kind of high school I went to. Like the high school I graduated from, there was only 27 kids in my graduating class. You heard that right. I did not go to a public high school with a whole bunch of. No, I went to a very, very small Christian high school. I was voted funniest, though. So there's that. Anyway, we're rambling. Happy Friday, everybody. You know what sucks is I was looking for my claws earlier. I just fucking couldn't find them. I will say this. I am very excited to make the trip tomorrow to see JP. It's been a few months. It's been too long. Give him his bottles. Bring some other ones that we can sample. It's going to be a lot of fun. Which is why, folks, it is awesome to just be awesome to others in life. You never know who you're going to meet. And I know I've got trolls watching right now, and I've seen some comments try to get their way through. You guys are so fucking pathetic. It's amazing. Let's see, what do I want? See, I didn't go to a Catholic school. I went to what's called a Christian. It was called, I'm not going to say the name of it anyway, but we didn't have any like AP classes or this and that. But Monday through Friday, we had a class. It was called Bible class. I shit you not, bro. Monday through Friday, one of your classes after homeroom, it was just called Bible. So you would have Bible, English, math. Like, how do you just call a class Bible? Not even teachings of the Bible, history of the Bible, Biblenomics, Biblicity. It was just Bible. So, you know, me being me, I kind of. You guys know I'm kind of an asshole. Sometimes, you know, a little hyperbolic. So I definitely questioned everything. Yeah, going to a Christian high school was, I am honestly thankful for it in a way, because it wasn't hard for me to be the smartest person there, because I, without going into religion, this, like, because I'm not it wasn't hard being the smartest kid in class. Let's just say that. Everyone else I went to school with in high school, they were born and bred from pre-K all the way up through graduation, and that's school I graduated from. I went to public school in PG County, Maryland, where people actually have to fight if they say some dumb shit to people. So when I got to that fucking high school, it was like it was like a bad Lifetime movie. that my high school experience was like a bad Lifetime movie. You know, you're just that chubby kid that enters the scene. The ladies don't like you because you're chubby, but you've got a great sense of humor. But in one day, you know, you're gonna have all this. No, respecting people is the main thing, man. I do respect everyone. A lot of people use humor as a way to deflect from how they feel. I use humor as a way to bridge gap. It's fun to laugh, man. And any of my friends that know me in real life, Annette, JP, like when it comes, if you want a serious conversation, I can have that any day of the week. It's just fun to be funny. I'm also trying to remember that your guys' messages show up quicker for me than they do on the other end. So when I'm responding to someone's message before y'all see it, it's like, it sounds like I'm rambling. All right. We're good. I really was trying to start a fucking poll, but I can't. Hey, by the way, any of you football fans out there, how about the Broncos beating the fucking Giants? A 1% fucking chance to win. And the Broncos beat the damn Giants. 33 points in one quarter. And I'm a Redskins fan. I already understand our season is fucking done. But damn. I went to public school until high school, JP. It's, you know. But no, 27 kids in my graduating class in high school. Absolute insanity. Y'all didn't see that, right? You didn't see me just make a foible? All right. Let's see. What do we got? It's too early to pull out the Tyson. That's weird. Did that light really just stop working because I touched it? That's that bullshit, Joe Rogan. All right, hold on. Snorlax, I choose you. What the fuck, man? All right. We're gonna figure this out together, chat. There we go. Honestly, I've never seen that Jack Daniels look any better than it does right now. By the way, JP, or anyone else in chat, you know how it's when you have a really good bottle and you want to make sure it lasts. It's hard not to keep tapping this thing, but I have taken visual stock of where I'm at on this bottle. We're definitely having some pours this weekend, but I can't go too crazy, JP. Man. Yeah, this Eagle Rare bottle is fucking fantastic. Yeah, Joe, I couldn't get the fucking the fire. The wet wood was just not cooperating the whole time, man. So, Steve, there's certain words I've hidden from my channel that I'll catch him even before like the mod. Like, don't worry about it. We're all good. No, Joe, I was just showing. So tomorrow I'm gonna be seeing JP and Jen. Oh, of course, in that. But yeah, Joe. So tomorrow, definitely gonna take the JD14. But these two right here are JP's bottles. Past couple days, I've been going to the liquor store. He was like, "Bruh, I need that. I need that." So that Old Forester single, that's JP's bottle. The JD Heritage. The one back there, that belongs to Alan. Everything else is mine. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen JP and Jen. I'm really excited to not just see him and obviously have some tasty pours, but the drive out there for me is a way to connect with nature. It's open land, open sky, rolling hills. I'm very much a man that loves making road trips and just appreciating the beauty around me. You know what I mean? Joe, you get it. That's why you make those treks to the highest peaks or go out into the woods and pour something nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pour a little bit more of this. I'm kind of liking these little ridiculous solar lights. They're kind of working for my stupid channel. Open land, man in my lap, and whiskey. Yes, sir, Joe. You get it. Yeah, Joe, me and you would be stepping on all the cracks, buddy. We're breaking all the backs. Hold on, let me see if I can set this up. Hold on. Regard me. What are we doing? We got it? Is it gonna work? Oh, sorry guys. Let's try and get you some sexy ASMR. Said not sure about all that. No, I'm not saying me and JP are going broke back. Hold on. Hold the phone. Sorry about the this is what happens. You got man hands and you just start grabbing your Glencairns. Like, it's not good for quality content because it's all blurry and yeah. By the way, if you all want to see the inside of the truck, because I know everyone's begging to see the inside of the truck, or at least you were last stream, maybe I just want to show it and I keep referencing it, but So, this Eagle Rare. All of us that are familiar with Eagle Rare, you know it's a fantastic pour at the end of the night, right? It's got that medium oak. It's very, I wouldn't say very sweet, but it's the best way to describe this bottle is I'm getting way more toffee notes. I'm actually getting that chocolate that Joe or maybe other people swear they taste. I'm getting more of the medium mouth feel and palate, and then the sweet back end like you always get on Eagle Rare. So I'm getting much more, um, I guess, flavor. Before the sweet back end hits, this Eagle Rare Virginia pick just has way better fucking pronounced tasting notes. Let me see if I can put this for you. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. There we go. Sweet back end. Oh shit, Joe. That's weird that Heaven Hill wants to show up right behind. Damn. Okay. Always with the Coke Zero. Also, by the way, you guys know the whole purpose for this channel is to have random conversations, a place for us to chat in between Whiskier, Joe Unfiltered, certain other people that we follow. I really appreciate you guys joining my silly live. And also, my trolls are a bunch of dick riders, and the fact they show up to your streams, I've already apologized for that, but I'm glad all of you are men and adults enough to understand that, like, dude, I think I think they're just fucking dick lovers, man. Like all my trolls that show up commenting numbers or addresses or showing up on your channels, you know what, man? I keep telling them, like, be brave enough to show your face. Like maybe I'll go gay if you're actually that brave, but it just don't make sense to me. No, and that, yeah, I'm also trying to call them out. That's just absolutely ridiculous. You know what? It's like if you're gonna be a troll, that's cool, man. You know what? Like I'll show up in the random chat rooms and say bacon will unite us all because it's funny. Oh, have you ever read the Bible? Jesus didn't eat bacon. Well, I bet he would if he had no other option. You know, that might be blasphemous to say because it's your Lord and Savior, but I like bacon. See, that's how you troll. You don't come in like, you know, oh, hold on, something's hidden. Get the See, this is why I love having lady friends because they are fierce. Your lady friends in real life and your lady mods on YouTube, they will protect your channel and your friendship till the day they die. It's crazy just standing here and talking. It's like, damn, it's been 45 minutes. I think I was on the last live for a little bit longer than that. Let's see. I did pour up some of that Eagle Rare store pick, so. And I will say this, we all know what Eagle Rare bottles look like. When you walk into a store, you recognize that specific bottle. And I walked in, obviously, like I always do, looking for allocateds or this and that. But when I saw this specific bottle, it wasn't just the fact I saw the Eagle. Like, it's dark juice compared to most Eagle Rare that I've seen. So my eyes just kind of just tractor beam right to it. Dude, my neighbor's dog is going fucking crazy right now. You broke Unfiltered. That makes sense. That's because Joe Unfiltered talks a big game, dude. But I don't know if he can always back it up. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I need to go find me a lighter. Because I want me a cigarette. Nobody ever needs a cigarette, but I want me a cigarette. So give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry, guys. I wanted to go put a fag in my mouth and then have a cigarette. Report me all you want, YouTube, for saying that. British idioms are fun. Let's see if I can do here. What's that game they play? Oh, that was close. Oh. All right, what's the over-under? How close am I going to get to the cheeks, Joe? Joe, I get one flick. Am I going to tap that ass or no? One flick. Am I going to tap that ass or no? Oh, Joe. Oh, Joe. Tell you what. Oh! Damn. I was close. I was close. We're going to try this again. All right. Place your bets. We get one flick. We're going to set different prize levels here. All right. Well, let me make sure I got it. There you go. All right, got one flick. If I hit the bottle, I win Snorlax. Level 1. Let's see. You know, either way, I'm going to win this game. Level 1 or level 2. I'm actually watching y'all having fun in my chat right now. This is the whole point of this channel. We all get to be ridiculous. All right. Here we go. Fellas. Do I go with the double flick with the rock fist? So like I just... This is like sexy shuffleboard right now. Mi tamales es tu tamales. Mi tamales es tu tamales. That's great. That's a good name for a band. Casa de Tamales. Alright, let's see. One flick to get that ass. Oh! You're coming home with me, big boy. And that's how you win prizes on this channel. Everyone loves tamales. You know what? I hate being that basic white guy that goes into a lot of places and orders the fajitas, but fajitas are just classic, man. It's a sizzling hot pan with veggies and meat and fucking tortillas and crema and fucking lechuga y arroz. You know, it's just fantastic. Joe, this is how I won him for $1. Spent 25 trying to win Gengar, didn't work. This big fat fuck. Easy pickings. We got him hot and spicy. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, boy. What am I doing? I got to make sure... Let's see. I got all my chores done like an adult for the week. So tomorrow I should be able to wake up, make sure my niece is good to go, put the bottles in the bag, and head over to see JP. Oh, Annette, he's fine. He's fine. I don't know what it is about putting some bottles on a tailgate that just makes you feel awesome as a man. You know? Alright, but let's see. People did want to see the interior of the truck, so we're going to show it just one time. Let's see if we can do this real quick. I know it's dark. Don't get scared, chat. See, in my opinion, it's just like too red. In the winter, it's awesome. You know, you got these nice cloth seats, you know. But like, you know, you and your girl in the summertime, I'm wearing my Speedo, she's wearing her booty shorts, you know. It's just like, Sweat and these aren't conducive. They're not friends with each other. Hold on, let me turn on the lights on the front. All right. Try and block the license plate, sorry. Calm your ass down. Damn, I got more than plants. They're sounding crispy. Yeah, Al is a fucking legend, man. His tailgate picks are way better. I'm so thankful to know Al Gordon. One day, I swear to God, I'm making a trip to Colorado. I'm meeting all the legends. Would also like to make a trip to Louisiana to meet the other legends, but a trip to Colorado, it's got to fucking happen, man. And Al Gordon is the absolute best of friends. I'm very thankful to know that man. Why, Annette? Did you bottle kill? But whatever she. All right. Delete that. Delete it now, Annette. Don't get your lady mad at you. I tell you what, Joe Unfiltered, if he wants to get his paws on me, that's fine. But I'm gonna rub that dome of his. No diddy. We're definitely rubbing domes. He can feel up my forearms, and I'm gonna rub that dome of his. I think I'm going to bring everyone their own set of claws, by the way. When I finally meet you guys, Alan, by the way, let me know if you want me to send you the same pair of claws I have. They're ridiculously fun to wear, bro. You're going to feel like stupid powerful. And I'll send you my my 5-minute forearms workout. It's like 8-minute abs, but it actually works. You know, I really should market that. I'm gonna start doing silly shorts. Just call it 5-minute forearms, where it's just me like grabbing random shit and picking it up and like just veins popping. Because ladies love a vascular man. It calls. You know, I will say this. You know, I don't own a taco truck. You know, I don't make tamales. But as a former GM of Taco Bell, you'd be surprised how many people can't roll a fucking burrito. And I know when they get super stuffed, it's a little difficult, but like rolling a burrito really ain't that fucking difficult, bruh. And I'm super white. Hey, Will, what's that old commercial where the guy's trying to grab a Whopper? He's like, I got these tiny hands, man. Like they put baby hands on a grown ass man trying to grab a Whopper. It's like, I got these tiny hands. Yeah, the Whopper commercial. See, someone else remembers, dude. That shit was because I'm. Everyone that knows me knows I like to speak in movie quotes or references because I remember that dude. He's joking around with his fucking friends. He's wearing fucking lame basketball shorts, a fucking sleeveless shirt. He's talking about eating a Whopper or something. It's like, man, I would love to. I got these tiny hands. And he holds up like two strong hands from Scary Movie. It's like, damn, bruh. Oh man, cause you fellas are, a lot of you are close to my age. You know, I'm 39. Hopefully you're younger than me, but there's certain things you'll just think about. Like I'm driving down the road and I'll start singing that song from that old toy Crossfire. You'll get caught up in the crossfire. By the way, that toy was super fucking dangerous. It was ball bearings and sharp plastic corners. If you owned Crossfire as a kid, you had a lot of painfully fun memories. Using an old hot dog cart to... Yeah, but Alan, did you keep the water? That's the question. So when you bought that old hot dog cart, did the water come with it? I'm being silly. I do miss that DC food trucks used to be more prevalent. Now it's like they're on job sites I go to, but DC has really cracked down on a lot of streets being lined with food truck. It kind of sucks, man. Fuck some this. Man, Joe would put that with a frother and a fucking milkshake and go to town on it. Yeah, Will gets it. And then steam back to... Okay, yeah, Alan, I get it. Honestly, man, you know what? I have a huge restaurant background. You know that. Dude, it's not a dream of mine, but a food truck, if you're able to have a food truck in the right city, or not even the right city, if you're that food truck that's able to pop up at certain locations, like, because I work at a lot of data centers in Virginia, so it's like some of these food trucks, man, it's like they know the general contractors that run the sites, so it's like only their food trucks get to show up. So it's kind of like a cutthroat game with these food trucks around here now. They used to be like, you'd have a whole bunch show up to a job site. You could walk around DC, they're everywhere. Now it's, they pick and choose. A lot of, like, some of the best food trucks are now out of business because they don't know the right people or have enough money to grease certain wheels, so to speak. Now I'm getting fucking hungry right now, by the way. Let's see. Shall we pour up some Tyson? Well, see, DC, in my experience, they went through this thing where years ago you had to know somebody, right? And if you pissed off the wrong person, the health department was going to shut you down. Then it was, they actually encouraged a lot more people to get food licenses, to do this, do that. There was a booming market for local food trucks, and And then, like, the past year and a half, they stopped letting people make money. That, you know, I don't like to get into politics, but it's like, why can't we have nice things and tasty food? Why, you know what? I agree with the health department, but like, why do you gotta fucking bust balls with people trying to make fucking money? All right. I feel like I've been streaming and rambling for too long. It's an hour long on this stream. Let's see, we're gonna pour up the math. This is Mike Tyson. Damn. See, with these 1792s, you have to, like, turn as you pour so you don't fucking spill it. Look at that. Not a drip wasted. That's a terrible shot. So, this is how we end most every stream. We're going to tap that ass one last time. Yeah, Annette, I know it's silly. It's... So before I finish drinking this, I would just like to say once again, thank you all very much for joining me on your Friday. It's cliche to say, but you could be anywhere else, but you're here with me. But everyone here, you guys are awesome. Me personally, I spent a lot of years working nights and weekends. I enjoy my weekends off. I'm glad I have the opportunity now to be silly and chat with you all. If you guys are working this weekend, please understand, I get it. It fucking sucks. But keep your head up. Keep working. Because remember, on some of you are off Mondays and Tuesdays, which is the absolute fucking worst days of the week for me. But yeah, you guys are fucking awesome. So we're gonna finish with a little bit of Tyson. Shout out once again to Up and Smoke Tamales. He's a consummate gentleman. He takes you out for a nice highfalutin dinner. He serves you tamales from his food truck. He rubs your back. He whispers sweet nothings in your ears. Iron Mike. Cheers, everybody. By the way, I don't think I've shown myself this entire time. Yeah, I had to put a hood on. We're not being mysterious. It's just, it's getting a little chilly outside, but love you all. Oh man, this Wolverine costume is gonna fucking fit here pretty soon. Getting the scruff going. Oh man. Anyway, thank you guys very much for joining in. Happy Friday. I won't be going live tomorrow. I will be with JP and Jen, but JP doesn't want to go live. But expect a lot of pictures, a lot of random bullshit, and I'll see you guys soon. So, one last random look. Love y'all to death. Once again, and you know what? Thank you to anyone here that is military, anyone that has served, is serving, or is about to serve. And also all of my trolls, you are crushing it on my watch hours, bro. You guys are the best players on my team. Continue using my face and name other places. Keep edging to me in my content, because y'all make me feel like the prettiest fucking girl in class. Bon nuit, Annette. America. Damn. That's a nice looking bottle that JP had me pick. There's something nice about it. Anyway, this is Mike Tyson. That's my buddy Snorlax. We're signing off.